What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy John, and welcome back to Gearbox. So, it has been a hot minute, couple weeks or so. I apologize, and to be honest with y'all, I got nothing for you. It just didn't happen. Wasn't feeling creative, I guess. I don't know. But guess what? It's snowing in South Carolina, so in case you've never seen that before, here you go. We got flooding on Monday, or I guess it was Tuesday maybe? Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Got hit with stupid amounts of rain. Like, honestly, severe flooding and that sort of stuff. And then got snow yesterday. I don't know. It's weird. But, hey, the house is good. My car is good. I'm good. That's all that matters. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in once again. Now, I just hit a milestone. And that milestone is 20,000 miles on my car. Now, I don't know how the hell I have managed to put that many miles on this car. I mean, I drive an hour to and from work every day, which I guess adds up, but I feel like 20,000 miles is a lot, so I'm kind of like, okay, slow down, but it is what it is. But anyway, I just wanted to go over kind of my experience with the car at 20,000 miles, which has been, you know, in short, it's been great, but really, you know, from top to bottom, you know, get the car new. I think it had 12 miles on it, so I have put all of these miles on there. I am solely responsible for the maintenance that's been done on the car, obviously modding the car as well. So I'll kind of roll through what we've done throughout the lifetime of the car. So I get it in, I guess it was like early to mid-May, I guess. I got this car in Ohio. I drove it to South Carolina, where I'm at now. Then I drove it to Atlanta because I was going to Destin, Florida. Drove it back, and then I was kind of settled, right? Then I'm going, you know, to and from work, that sort of deal. A couple weekend trips to places around here, nothing too crazy. You know, get my first oil change. That's it. I mean, it's all good. No problems here at all. Put on the Stage 1 kit. Now, for those who are unaware or maybe looking into it, so that is, I got it off of SubiSpeed, so shout out to SubiSpeed. But it is a cold air intake, and which attaches straight to the turbo, and then this Cobb access port, which I don't think y'all can see on this lens, but essentially it retunes the car for the added air and all that sort of crap. Love it. Have not had a problem with it yet, knock on wood. It's awesome. I love having, you know, the engine monitoring system. A, because it looks fucking cool, and no one's gonna debate that, but it really is useful, and it, you know, plugs into your ODB2. So if you had a check engine light or some code that's throwing some code, you can check it. So that's super nice, not only for the performance aspect of it, but just like a daily driving, you know, making sure that you have all your shit in a row, because, you know, a lot of people don't. But anyway, Stage 1, easy to install, no problems with it. So keep driving to and from work, obviously, and then I had to go to Birmingham, Alabama. Now, that drive from here is maybe 5.5 hours. I forget what the time change and everything, but it was something like that. Not a terrible drive. I mean, it is what it is. You know, there's nothing that's gonna change it. But as far as like how hard it was, you know, it was pretty much a straight shot. You know, take 85 and then some weird ass kind of horizontal highway, and boom, you hit Birmingham. So that was that. Then had a bachelor party, not my bachelor party, my buddy's bachelor party in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So good mountain driving. That was awesome. I love doing that. Other than the fact that this particular house that we Airbnb'd was on the sketchiest and the steepest mountain road I had ever driven in my entire life. And like, you may think, oh, John, I mean, come on. No, this thing didn't have fucking guardrails. It was snowing, and I had to be in second gear. I mean, it was that steep to where if I did not have that torque, I was gonna roll backwards. It was ridiculous, okay? But anyway, get to drive the mountains. Car performed great. Really got to feel kind of in tune with the suspension side of things. Get back, then I drive to New Orleans. That was a fun one, okay? Actually, before that, got another oil change, tires rotated, that sort of shit, no problems. Then I drive to New Orleans. Now, I think the drive to New Orleans is maybe 8.5 hours. You know, they got a time change or something, so I don't know how that calculates out, but something like that. I get to like, where the hell is it? The only reason I know this part of Alabama is because they had like the civil rights marches there. Anyway, doesn't matter. I get to that part of Alabama, get gas, go into a Subway, and I have these ladies working on the Subway who are super nice. You know, they're like, hey, you know, I was wearing clubs and stuff, and they're like, hey, are you going to New Orleans? And I'm like, yeah? I'm like, what's it to you? And they're like, oh, well, good luck. And I'm like, and it wasn't like a good luck Clemson, it was more like a good luck getting there. And I was kind of like, well, what do you mean? Like, oh, there are like some really bad tornadoes coming right through this area. You'll be driving into it. I'm like, sweet. So then, not 10 minutes later, I get like 3 texts from 3 different people who I played football with that were from Alabama, who are like, dude, you should probably pull over and not die. So long story short, I drove through some serious ass storms. So I consider this car tornado proof, but it was sketchy as shit. Anyway, I'm on like 3 oil changes now. I need to get my 4th. Got my tires rotated, need to do that again. But anyway, with all the modding, all the driving, everything like that, the point in me saying all this shit is that this car is fucking awesome. I have literally no complaints. It is a comfortable setup. Gas mileage is great. Let's check right here. No. I'm averaging 28 miles to the gallon on this tank, and that is with doing pretty much a 60-40 mix of kind of highway driving and city driving. I have a manual transmission, obviously, so you can kind of manipulate that a little bit better, which I love. But at the end of the day, I love this car. Like, there's nothing I would change about it. It's comfy, it's fuel efficient, it's sexy as hell, and you can mod the shit out of it. I don't see what else you'd want out of a car, to be honest with you. If you are hesitating about buying this car or whatever, I'd say pull the trigger if this is what you really want. No maintenance issues. I know people talk about some engine shit. If you maintain your car and you do the proper maintenance and do all that sort of stuff, you're gonna be good, okay? It's when people, and if you don't drive it like a freaking maniac. Now, spirited driving is what this car is about, but you also can't be flooring it when your car isn't up to temp or anything like that. You just have to be smart and understand like mechanical shit, and you'll be a-okay. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little insight onto 20,000 miles on this car. Absolutely love it. Literally no problem whatsoever. Hopefully it stays that way, but I'll be sure to update y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. Peace.